All right, we're here, ladies and gentlemen, live 5 by 5 around the world. This is a Marines Disquisition, and you know it's Thursday, the 17th day of September, 2009. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of havoc going on out there around the world. There's actually an email going out there that's got a bunch of pictures of last Saturday's events. And I want to warn you, if anybody sends you this, do not open it. It's got a major virus in it. Do not forward it out to others if you open it up, because it will inundate them over and over and over. I have a friend out here that sent it to me, and I got 60 emails. And it keeps coming to me every 2 or 3 minutes. And I've had to sit up and block the email. There is some kind of a attack out there. The pictures are real. They're all real. But some hacker out there is sending these out there. So that's my warning to you right now, today. I'm 110 soldier. I'm a decorated United States Marine, a Vietnam veteran. I served in the Marine Corps for 10 years. I don't need this hassle. And we, the people of America, don't need this hassle. All we seek is truth and justice, and we're not getting it. It's 1775 all over again. Those of you in the Corps, those of you in the Army, those of you in the Navy and the Air Force, you know that we're not getting this in the courts. You know in your hearts that we're not getting justice around America. You know we're not getting the truth about the financial situation the United States is. You know this in your heart. So stand up. It's time. It's not 1977 anymore. It's not 1968. It's 1775. We're here now. The fight is amongst us. And it's your duty, your honor, to stand up for the Constitution of the United States of America. Today is Constitution Day. How many of you know that today, September the 17th, 2009, is 222 years ago today that Congress met and the signatures were put to signature on the Declaration of Independence, the most powerful document for free men in the world. And yet we're not getting our freedom. We've got men out there like Mr. Bob Chapman, who's putting out the truth, but he's being sequestered. He has to run. He's living in another country, but he's still putting out the truth. He should be fishing and playing golf, retired, enjoying life. Instead, he's well over 70. He's still in the fight because you aren't getting the truth, and he wants to give you the truth. What say you, ladies and gentlemen? Stand up. Bob Chapman is the founder of theinternationalforecaster.com. He stands in the background and leads the fight that President John Adams once said, facts are stubborn things, and whatever may be our wishes, our inclinations, or the dictates of our passion, they cannot alter the state of the facts and evidence. Don Brom said, the Supreme Court of the United States is steadily eroding the protections against police excess promised by the 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 14th Amendments to the Constitution. Today is Constitution Day. 200 years ago this year, the states ratified it. The 13 states ratified it in 1789. But 222 years ago today, their delegates put their signatures. 9 states delegates, 3/4 of the states delegates agreed to the Constitution, agreed to the truth. And here we are 222 years later, and we have men that should be enjoying their retirement, should be enjoying the love of their life, should be enjoying buy flowers for their lovely wife, taking their wife out to play golf, or just enjoying life together with their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Instead, Mr. Chapman is out here giving you an education of the truth of the financial system. 3 years ago today on my archives, Mr. Chapman reported on Friday, September the 14th, 2006, that the gold would be hitting $1,000 by the end of the year 2009. I don't have to pull the archive up. The archive is out there. And the link is there on my website, the 3 W's, amd.elequity.com. Just click on Dr. Chapman or Mr. Chapman, the international forecaster, on the right side. Now, there's my intro, so I'm going to turn the show over to Mr. Chapman and let him bring forth information about what he sees going on around the United States and the fact that we've got a $2 trillion. $2 trillion. I would like to know from Mr. Chapman what he feels about a $2 trillion input that many of you in the chat room have got access to from the MSNBC report, reporting that the United States has increased its net worth of $2.1 trillion. Welcome to the show, Mr. Chapman.
Well, it's nice to be here again, and I see that you're in good form today. Well, there's lots of things to get excited about.
2 to 3 days a week.
And lots of things to get excited about. I've been doing a lot of programs on the major networks on this acorn situation, and it's become pretty nasty. Are you familiar with it?
Yes, sir. And we're not getting. And my second hour today is more fraud on that. I want to tell you, you're talking to a Marine that's hot. Nobody's reporting of the acorn, the fraud of acorn, and the fact that if it would have been a Republican office and the acorn was helping that Republican, we would have it on the front page of every newspaper in America. And we're not getting squat about acorn.
That's right. You're absolutely correct. And I'll let you cover it in the next hour, but I've been doing a lot of work on that. Like I did an awful lot of work on the HR 1207. I spent about 3 months on it, doing 5 or 10 radio programs a day. And now we have 290 sponsors, which makes that veto-proof, incidentally, in the House. So if the bill gets passed in the House in the form that it is, which is 2 pages, then the president can't veto it. And we only have 25 sponsors in the Senate, and needless to say, we need over 50. So I want you people to get on your horses and let the people in Washington in the Senate, all of them, know that you want their equivalent. I think it's S604, if I'm not mistaken, and you can check on that. And get the senators to get behind it. We need that desperately, because if we have it, we can expose the terrible criminality that's gone on with the Federal Reserve for the last 95 years, the grand screwing of the American public. And it's very, very important. It can help save our country. It's a key event. And the minute the public finds out, and even Wall Street finds out what's really been going on, you know, the employees there, I think they'll get rid of the Fed. And when they get rid of the Fed, that is the nucleus of their power structure. And so they're going to be in tough shape. And that's exactly where we want them, in tough shape.
One of your favorite, Mr. Chapman, one of your favorite listeners, Betty's Brigade in Southern California, reports that Senate Bill 604, the Federal Reserve Sunshine Act of 2009, a bill to amend Title 31 United States Code to reform the manner in which the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System is audited by the Comptroller General of the United States. Tell Mr. Chapman he's right on, and this is extremely important, and we need another 26 sponsors badly.
So there you go. The girls got the information. Get with it. It's extraordinarily important. It could mean the life or death of our republic. That's how important this is. And the other second most important thing is getting rid of 90% of the people in the House and the Senate who run for election a year from November. Those two factors are extraordinarily important. I think after the first of the year that the present president will self-destruct.